Last night, I watched myself walk past my bedroom door. The problem is, I live alone. At first, I thought I was dreaming. You know, that half-awake state where your brain mixes shadows with reality. That's what I told myself anyway. Because at 2:17 a.m., I opened my eyes and saw someone move through the hallway outside my room. Slowly, calmly, not running, not sneaking, just walking. And for one horrifying second, I thought it was me. Same height, same build, same clothes I'd been wearing earlier that day. A dark hoodie, gray sweatpants. I remember sitting upright instantly, my heart slamming against my ribs. The hallway outside my room was dark, except for the kitchen light at the far end of the apartment. Just enough light to see the silhouette disappear around the corner. I grabbed my phone immediately. No messages. 2:17 a.m. I listened carefully. Nothing. No footsteps. No doors opening. No movement at all. I almost got up to check. Almost. But something stopped me. Instinct. The same instinct that tells you when someone is standing too close behind you. I stayed completely still, listening. Then a floorboard creaked. Right outside my bedroom. My chest tightened instantly, because I knew that sound. The hallway floorboard near my door always creaked under pressure. Someone was standing there, just outside the room. I couldn't breathe. I stared at the doorway, waiting to see movement, a shadow, anything, but the hallway stayed empty. Then my phone vibrated in my hand. I nearly screamed. Unknown number. For a second, I just stared at the screen. Then another vibration, a text message. I opened it and immediately felt cold all over. Don't leave your room. I froze. Another message arrived instantly. He's trying to make you look. I typed back before even thinking. Who is this? 3 dots appeared, stopped, then appeared again. Finally, look at the timestamp on your camera roll. I frowned. What? That made no sense. But my hands were shaking as I opened my photos. Everything looked normal at first. Screenshots, random pictures, receipts. Then I noticed something strange. At 2:11 a.m., 6 minutes before I woke up, there was a new video. I never recorded a video. Slowly I pressed play. The footage was dark and shaky. Breathing filled the microphone. Heavy, uneven. Then the camera tilted upward, and I saw my apartment hallway. The exact hallway outside my bedroom. The person recording moved slowly toward my room, toward the door. Then the camera shifted slightly, and I saw someone standing there already, watching my bedroom. Me. The figure was tall, motionless, wearing my clothes. My stomach dropped, because the person filming whispered something, a voice I recognized instantly. My own. That thing copied me. The video ended. I sat frozen on my bed, trying to process what I just watched. My phone buzzed again. Do not let us see you awake. I stared at the message, then slowly looked toward the bedroom door again. Still nothing there. Still empty. But now the darkness felt different. Occupied. Then came another creak. Closer this time. Like weight shifting slowly outside the room. I typed, "What is happening?" The reply came instantly. It learns by watching. A cold wave ran through me. Then, "How are you texting me?" Long pause. Finally, because I'm downstairs. My blood went ice cold. There was only one problem with that. I lived in a third-floor apartment. No downstairs unit. Below me was an abandoned laundry room. The building had sealed off years ago after flooding damage. I knew because the landlord had shown me when I moved in. Nobody lived there. Nobody could. Then I heard it, a sound beneath the floor. A muffled bang, then scratching, directly underneath my bedroom. I backed away from the bed immediately. The floor suddenly felt thin, weak, like something was directly beneath me, waiting. Another text arrived. "It knows you're awake now." The scratching stopped instantly. Silence flooded the apartment again. Then, footsteps. Slow, measured, walking away from my bedroom door, toward the kitchen. I should have stayed where I was. Instead, I opened my bedroom door, just slightly. The apartment looked empty. Moonlight spilled to the living room windows, casting pale shapes across the walls. No movement, no sound. Then I noticed something on the kitchen counter. My phone charger, coiled neatly. I hadn't left it there. I knew I hadn't, because it had been plugged in beside my bed earlier. I stared at it, trying to understand. Then my phone buzzed again. Don't follow it. Too late. I was already moving. Every step into the hallway felt wrong, like walking deeper underwater. The air itself felt heavier outside my room. I reached the kitchen slowly. The charger sat exactly in the middle of the counter, placed there intentionally, like bait. Then I noticed something else. My apartment door, unlocked, slightly open. A freezing wave of panic hit me instantly. I always locked the door. Always. The gap between the door and frame was only an inch wide, but darkness filled it completely. I stepped backward immediately. Then, a voice behind me whispered, "Why are you awake?" I spun around so fast, I nearly dropped my phone. Nothing there, but the voice was mine, exactly mine. My phone exploded with messages, one after another. Run. Don't let it touch you. It's not human. Then a final text. Check the bathroom mirror. I didn't want to. Every instinct screamed not to. But slowly, I turned toward the bathroom. The door was already open. The mirror visible from the hallway. At first, everything looked normal. Then my reflection moved. A split second too late. I stopped breathing. The reflection smiled. I wasn't smiling. And then, it lifted one hand slowly, not matching me anymore, waving. My phone slipped from my hand and hit the floor. The reflection stepped closer to the glass from the other side. Its face stretched unnaturally wide, like it didn't fully understand how human expressions worked. Then it spoke, not aloud, inside the bathroom, inside the mirror. But I heard it clearly. You looked. The lights in the apartment shut off instantly. Every room dropped into darkness. I heard movement immediately. Fast movement. Not walking anymore. Running. Somewhere in the apartment. Circling me. My phone flashlight flicked on automatically after hitting the floor. The beam spun wildly across the ceiling. And for 1 second, it illuminated something standing at the end of the hallway. Me. Perfectly me. Except for the eyes. Too dark. Too empty. Its head tilted slowly. Watching me panic. Studying me. Then my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered without thinking, and heard my own voice screaming through the speaker. IT got out. The call cut instantly. Then every screen in the apartment turned on at once. TV, laptop, tablet, even the microwave display flickered to life. And on every screen was live footage of me standing in the hallway, recorded from above, like a security camera I didn't own. In the footage, something was standing directly behind me, tall, smiling, wearing my face. Slowly, I turned around, and the hallway behind me was empty, but on the screens, it was still there, getting closer, closer, until its mouth moved near my ear, and every speaker in the apartment whispered the same sentence at once. You already let me in.